our September love forecast. So excited. I'm starting a little late today because I wasn't feeling so good this morning. So I apologize if this is getting out to you at midnight tonight, which is probably when the video will finish processing. But I wanted to make sure I was feeling top notch before I did your reading. What did I want to mention? Got a new set of cards. I'm going to be using the Steampunk Tarot for probably going into fall and most of fall, just because I ordered this new deck of cards, tarot cards, and I think they're really appropriate for this time of year, going into autumn, even though we're at the end of summer here. I'm trying to think what else. Thank you so much for your likes and subscribes. I think yesterday I hit 1,000 subscribers, so that's amazing. You guys are amazing. Your comments are amazing. Your likes are awesome. I do this for you guys. This channel is for you, so more power to you for being awesome. And I try and make everyone happy. It's not always possible, but your feedback is what drives me crazy now. Your feedback is what makes it possible for me to make this the best possible experience. All right. Spirit, what are the messages for Aquarius? Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Aquarius Rising. Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising. Now, if you all aren't familiar with my readings, I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross spread today. I get a pretty good snapshot, and I think it's more personal when I do Celtic cross reading, especially for a love reading. I'm also going to be doing an oracle pull, and I will be using runes in conjunction with the tarot reading. Someone commented on my channel the other day that it was very interesting. She thought the reading was very interesting, and will I be using tea leaves or coffee grounds? To which I replied, maybe. Maybe. Probably not. Since it's taken me this long, 8 years to learn tarot, and it's taken me, I'm still learning about runes, rune casting. Tea leaves and coffee grounds, I don't know. Maybe. I don't take myself too seriously, but I believe in what I do. So, you know, obviously if that comment was, I don't know if you were being sorry, if that comment was if the person was being sarcastic or not. I just answered her. I just said maybe, perhaps. Anything's possible. So, Spirit, what are the messages for Aquarius for their love forecast for September? September. Love forecast, September. Spirit, what are the messages? Show me some good love messages for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Aquarius Rising. All right, I'm ready to get on with the show here. Messages, what are the messages, Spirit? Aquarius. I feel like I'm gonna get a good reading. I'm getting some good strong energy here. You guys know the name of the game. I also will be pulling an oracle card today. I always pull an oracle card. I like to see what the spiritual messages are. I like to give you guys, oh, here's the card. They couldn't wait to come out. So, some days the energy is there and some days it's not. Clearly you guys are on the ball. I can tell. You guys are ready to go. Let's get on with this show. Let's get this September going. September love. Show me the messages. Okay. So you guys know I only read the runes that are face up. These are unknowns. So there's only a couple, oh, there's a few unknowns here. So you guys know how it goes. We can only read so much. We can only know so much. Some things we're just not, it's not the right time yet. We aren't meant to know them. Let's turn over the cards. Two of Pentacles crossed by Two of Swords. Three of Swords. Sorry. Page of Cups reversed. Eight of Cups. Judgment reversed. Queen of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. King of Cups. Ten of Swords reversed. Queen of Cups reversed. All right, so in your present situation, we do have the Two of Pentacles. So I see you guys working really hard at keeping things balanced. It may be kind of a struggle, but I see you guys are staying on top of everything. And you also have Rido, Journey. I feel like there's some movement here. I feel like some of you guys are traveling in September. You're going on some kind of journey. I definitely see you guys making some kind of journey. Now, it is crossed by the Three of Swords. So, the journey that I'm seeing is balancing life while you're during something that is going to be very heartbreaking or painful in a relationship. I do see you guys trying to get through it, and there is a lot of movement, but what's helping or hindering you, because it is the Three of Swords, this is a card that speaks to pain and heartbreak. So I see you, you know, getting through it, but it's definitely not going to be easy. What comes below you is the Page of Cups, but it's reversed. So some of you, the root of the issue, the root of you moving on this journey, juggling, trying to juggle everything throughout this painful experience, is Some of you are still a bit naive when it comes to love. Some of you could have some emotional immature, some issues with emotional immaturity. You're still learning how to deal with your emotions. But even greater than that is just you know, knowing when it's time to move on. When is it time to move on? You guys, I feel like that's what's holding you back, is you want to keep going and push through it because you're so tough inside. But this can also, you know, this can also speak to someone who is in your life. I'm sorry, this can also speak to someone who's in your life who is very emotionally immature. Let me just look at this rune that's right next to it. Hagalaz, disruption. So I do see that there is a younger person in your life who is emotionally disruptive to you, for you. If this isn't an aspect of you, because Aquarius, you are an air sign, then I do see this as a younger person who is causing some disruption for you. On an emotional level, but they're acting very immature. So I have a feeling that this person is at the root of this heartbreak. What you're trying to manifest is the Eight of Cups. So that tells me that you are on an emotional journey and you are walking away from the pain that's caused you, that this person has caused you. And you are trying to move on. Now, see how she's walking away in the moonlight, and there are a lot of equations up here. There's a lot of thinking and processing of emotions right now in September for you, in which you have to kind of I see you wanting to walk away from the situation, even though it is very painful. But I see you wanting to also understand. You're trying to like make sense of it. And I think that the way that you're making sense of it is, part of it is emotionally, you trying to understand the issue, but I think that you're also trying to do a lot of like logic. You're trying to bring a lot of logic into it. And I'm not so sure that this is something that you can reason your way out of. I mean, some things just aren't meant to be. Some things just aren't. You can't logically reason your way out of it. You know, it's either you feel it or you don't feel it. And I mean, if this person's being emotionally immature, I mean, you can only reason those feelings away before you start to say, look, like, I've had enough of it, or it no longer makes sense to me. Like, I am walking away at this point because it doesn't make sense. So I think there's you want to move on, you want to just move away from it, but at the same time you still want to reason it out. And I'm not so sure that reasoning it out is necessarily going to help at this point. It's like, in the past you have Judgment reversed. So there's something that is over and done with, but you still feel like you haven't made a decision on it yet. It's like you're still holding on to something even though it's over. And with the Judgment reversed, let's see, let me see that. I'm looking at the rune here. This is, okay, you get Sowello, self. So, I always get these two mixed up. There's two runes that look exactly alike. But this is definitely Sowello, self. So with Sowello and Judgment reversed, there's a decision that you have to make inside yourself about this situation. even though it's a delayed decision, but in order for you to make the decision, you have to be good. You have to have a proper ego. You have to have a good ego. You have to come to terms within yourself. You have to find what's right for you, not necessarily what's right for everyone else. So the decision that you have to make, and I see in the past it's taking you a long time to kind of come to terms with it, but the Swallow, the rune Swallow, to me speaks of, you know, the idea that we have to be whole first in order to take care of someone else, in order to love someone else. We have to become whole inside first. So there's a lot of, there needs to be self-love first in order for us to make this decision. We have to be very sure of ourselves and, you know, maybe less dependent on someone else in order to make the decision. But in your future, I do have the Queen of Wands. So this can speak to a person coming into your life who probably be a fire sign. She could be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. She gets things done. She's very motivated. She's extremely warm, friendly personality, charismatic, fun, creative, likes to party, likes to have fun. She's a radiant person. She definitely knows what she's doing. She knows what she wants. So, yeah, I mean, I see this person coming into your life in September or playing a prominent role for you in September. I don't have any other information on this card. I don't have any other runes here. Just that this person is going to be important to you in September. Okay? And this person is different than the Page of Cups reversed. So this could be a new person that you're involved with, or it can be an aspect of yourself. So just because this person is a fire sign doesn't mean that you're not drawing on that energy yourself, because that's totally possible. Now, how you see yourself in September in your love life is Eight of Pentacles. You're very committed, you're working very hard, and you're very patient. This is also the sign of someone who is in a long-term relationship or wants to be in a long-term relationship. I mean, they're just very committed to what they're doing. They're engaged. They're engaged, and they've been engaged for a while in this process of building something. So, you know, that's a card of someone who's willing to work very hard for the relationship. At least in what I've seen when I see this card come up for myself, it speaks to someone who is totally committed to it over the long run. How others see you, or how they see you in your environment. They see you as very generous, loving, open, emotionally giving provider. Okay, the King of Cups is an awesome card. I mean, he or she, it could be a he or she, because there's no gender discrepancies here. The King of Cups is someone who's very stable, emotionally stable, generous, provider, warm, a lot of water energy, so very peaceful, loving person. This person is an excellent family person. Excellent family person. They're just, you know, they're a wonderful, this is a wonderful energy to have in terms of how they see you. Now, your hopes and fears are the Ten of Swords reversed. Okay, so, well, why would you be, I think you're hoping for this pain to end. something caused you a lot of pain, and something was really hurting you, and you're hoping for it well, this can be in a hope or a fear, but I see it as a hope for the sun to shine again, and this too shall pass is what I'm getting. This too shall pass. Now your outcome is the Queen of Cups reversed. All right, so the Queen of Cups, she is typically a very she actually goes along with this King of Cups figure really well. I mean, that they're like a couple. But with her reversed, this person is really, really emotional, very overly emotional. They can be very moody. They can take on other people's emotions, emotional burdens. Maybe this person can also be just very self-absorbed, too absorbed in themselves, too absorbed in other people's emotions. While they can be very emotionally giving and loving, you know, there's an issue with I'm getting sobbing. I'm getting like someone sobbing, weepiness. You know, the emotional balance isn't there in this card. So I mean, all I can say is just you know, whatever this is that's breaking your heart, and you're hoping for it to be over, like maybe there's just something that you have to release. I feel like there's some emotional energy or person that you need to let go of, that you haven't made a decision about. But again, you're on this journey. I see you on an emotional journey, a journey of the self, some self-discovery. I think you need to just you need to get through this. And I feel like there's things bubbling up to the surface that you're dealing with in September. And it's just gonna, let me look at your oracle card. Endurance, keep going. Let me just go to the oracle reading, because sometimes there's some messages there that can help us get through this tarot reading because of the insight they provide. All right. So, like these mermaids, you are reaching an important stage of your journey, and it is essential that you continue. There will be times when you feel you have had enough and you wish to suddenly stop moving, to sink rather than to swim. But the mermaids are here to ask you to continue to swim. Tired though you may be, full of doubt though you may be. The second part of your strength is readying itself and will come through. Just at the point you are ready to give up, keep going. You are strong, and you will go so much further than you currently believe you can. This is not the time to run back or to allow the waters to take you. This is the time to continue the journey you committed to, because you are being tested and you can pass this test, but you must keep going. Eyes forward, intention focused, purpose clear. Recommit and keep going. So many of you may be questioning some aspect of yourself or your relationship or your life in September. It could even be a job situation, although this is a relationship reading, it's a love reading. The message is loud and clear. It's to keep going and to persevere through this particular phase in your life. And you're still on the right path. You just need to dig deep and keep going, and know that you can go through this. You can get through this phase, and that's just what it is. It's a phase. I do see like that you want to get out of a painful period of your life. You want this to be over, but you will be able to sort of get through this, even though it is an emotional journey. So, strong message there. That card wanted to come out for you from the beginning. So, I'm confident that that message is going to hopefully resonate with a bunch of you, Aquarians. All right. I hope you guys have a good September.